What's goody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Meech. If you're new, if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for sticking around. Grateful to have you here. As you saw from the beginning, this is me doing an ACV or apple cider vinegar LOC detox. I felt like it was overdue. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have definitely seen for months and months and months I kind of said I wanted an ACV LOC detox whenever I was posting hair updates. However, I finally got around to it in July, and this has been sitting on my camera ever since. So I kind of eyeballed it. I used about, I want to say, a third cup of baking soda and maybe half a cup of ACV, and in fresh water in an inflatable sink, just lay in it for about 10 minutes. I will link the inflatable sink in the description box below. However, proceed with caution, because although I look like I'm fine, I'm laying in apple cider vinegar water. My entire back is wet, everything is wet, my floor is wet. I had to keep mopping up. It was horrendous. So either wear a swimsuit and proceed with caution. I made sure to squeeze everything out as much as possible between each rinse, and I repeated it a second time. The reason for me repeating it was because I wanted to get closer to the front of my hair. So the second time I actually sat on my knees and leant forward so the front of my head was inside the water this time. But as you can see, the water was very disgusting. This is prior to a shampoo, but don't worry, we're going to get there. I also made sure I dipped the sides, so I turned my head to the side as well, and I lay for about 3 minutes on each side. I think the things that I noticed was the build-up definitely comes to the surface, so you will need to squeeze through any kind of build-up that comes up. One thing I probably would have done differently if I do this again is to brush my locks beforehand, just for any lint or any fluff that's on the surface before, just to make sure that of course it doesn't embed itself further inside my lock. The main thing I noticed, however, was that my locks were very, very fluffy afterwards. I didn't get a before picture or before video, which is very silly of me. However, they just felt more fluffy, they were a little bit more frizzy, and they felt much lighter. One thing I also will say is don't assume that you'll need a treatment afterwards. Play it by ear. My hair felt very soft, it felt very light, it felt fluffy. So I decided I didn't need a treatment. Instead, I just shampooed my hair with a moisturizing shampoo. Now, onto the retwist. I have plenty of videos which show how I retwist, the method I use, the products I use, so definitely check one of those out if you are interested on seeing that. However, I wanted to just give you guys, like a full run through of what I did that day. So I retwisted, I used lock butter, same lock butter I always use. I like to use the comb just to neaten up around the partings and to comb through and make sure that all the hairs are being gathered. Although as of recently I have started using the comb to retwist, so maybe I'll upload a video. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. Otherwise I just palm roll. I use my clips. On average it takes about, I want to say, an hour and a half to do. If I'm putting it in twists, it takes a little bit longer. Usually takes about 2 hours, I think, just because my hair is quite long and I have to obviously wrap it to the end or twist it to the end. I also like to oil my scalp after I've retwisted and my hair is dry, so you won't see me adding any oil until the end if I did film it. I don't think I did. But also one thing I will say is I used to air dry my locks a lot, just out of sheer laziness and the fact that I didn't own a blow dryer. However, as of recent, I've been using a foam mousse all around the edges especially, and on the top, and then using a blow dryer until at the very least, my roots are dry. But I do try to make sure that my entire head is dry. So I definitely recommend using some foam mousse. Any will do, like any kind of wrap set mousse, and just blow drying your hair. I like to use an edge gel around the edges as well, just for it to be neat. I also like to retwist my hair depending on how I'm going to have it for the next few weeks. So if I know that I'm probably feeling more of a middle part, I'll retwist my hair into a middle part. If I know I'm feeling more of the side part, I'll retwist my hair into the side part. But usually after a few days I can maneuver between the two, but I do like to do it so that things don't start to unravel and so that it stays neat longer. These are the main things I think I picked up on this LOC detox wash day, which took about 3 hours from beginning to end. Just between mopping and changing water and retwisting and everything else and shampooing. It was a long day, but we got it done. So I hope this video has been informational. I hope you are encouraged to try. Of course, check the description box for products used, inflatable sink, etc. Otherwise, stay fierce, stay real, and I'll see you guys on my next upload. Bye.